Hello and welcome back. So, daily vlogging continues. So, today, I do have the day off today. I have already been out. It's Thursday the 11th, April. So, the reason that I've been out is because I thought on Thursday, the Royal Mail collection place was open all day, but apparently that's not the case. So now the Royal Mail collection place where they hold your parcels, they're only open 8 until 10. So I've already showered and shot out and got my parcels. Well, I didn't get my parcels. So these parcels that I'm going to chase up, because most of the stuff that I order, I do click and collect, and I go and I collect them next to my workplace because it's just a damn sight easier than the grief of trying to get things delivered here. As you know, it's been raining and raining and raining, so naturally the intercom has completely shorted out again on the apartment block, so nobody can get in here. So for some reason, Royal Mail can't get in the building. I have no idea why. So I've got 2 returns that are sort of being held hostage, and they keep saying that they can't get in the building or that I haven't answered the door, but obviously I haven't because the intercom's not working. So I've managed to get one of these returns. It's not even something, I don't want to have to get up at the crack of dawn in the morning because some pillock has decided to return something. So the return that I got this morning, they've had since the beginning of March, and then they opened the return on the very last return date because I've got 30 days on it. So that's come back, I've refunded that, and then the other one wasn't there because they've now put it back on a round to go out. So at night, it just doesn't make sense to me that it's 8 in the morning, 8 until 10 is this 2-hour window. And that 2-hour window is when they take all the parcels off the shelves and put them in the sort of trolleys for the people to go round and do the deliveries in the area. So you go there to collect your parcel and they're like, oh no, it's going to be delivered today. It's just gone out for re-delivery. So this other one is supposedly being re-delivered today. It won't be because the bell won't work. And they won't, they won't leave it there because it's got to be scanned for. You see, if it was they'd just throw it in the road, which isn't ideal. So anyway, I've got one. It annoys me when it's a return as well, and you just think, well, I really don't want to have to I don't want to be refunding you, but there you go. So, what I'm doing today, I am listing. So what I've got here, I have got the roller coaster track all set out. I was going to try and replace that lighting brick, but thinking about it, that's just completely ridiculous. I don't need to do that. Other people who've got this listed, for some reason, let me show you, because this isn't a helpful video right now, is it? Right, what shall I do? Right, let's turn this off. I'm just so reluctant to get into right, I'll run through that in a minute. Actually, I'm reluctant to get into massive amounts of editing, but it is what it is. So what I've got here, I've got the rest of the Lego here. I was going to do a little set which involved this car, but thinking about it, having looked it up, this it's like one of these buckets, a pink bucket set. It doesn't sell that well, so I'm not going to do that pink bucket set. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more of these sets. So I've pulled the ones which I've got which haven't sold. So normally I have a massive mountain of these. So these are little sets that I do. So obviously that is the limit of large letter. So these will be better now because large letter cost has gone down. So I have these. So these ones haven't sold because that's horrible grey. Nobody wants horrible grey. So I don't know why I've done that. So I need to make these a bit better. So my thinking is that I've got a lot of like coloured bricks here. So instead of like having awful grey, I can have like pink, and I can do some other things with it. I've also done really well before when I've had packs of these that are just like car base stuff. So I thought that these might help drive the sale for these, but I need to do some like wheel sets and car base sets. So I'm going to do them. What else have I got that hasn't sold? I need to like put that back over there. Yeah, again, grey doesn't sell. This grey doesn't sell. This is all going to go in like a mix set. Ah, it's got orange in it. I'm thinking that it's possible that there's something that I need spares for that might actually work with that. What's this one? Oh, so this one's colourful, and this one hasn't sold. But it's just a little bit naff. So usually what I do, the ones which sell really well, I have a decent amount of windows and doors, and I have a decent amount of bricks. One solid base plate. Don't know, what else do I have? I don't know, I haven't got my other phone on me. But I need to make some better sets, so that's what I'm going to do. I've already got my boxes ready, so I'm going to lay all of these out and I'm going to do them. But first, what I've got to do, I have this big bag here and a box of non-branded Legos, so I need to list that, get that out of the way. And obviously I've got these bits here, so I'll just show you these other bits. So these sets that I showed you yesterday, I haven't listed yet. So I'm going to just put this, the car, all on together. That's already listed. So I'm going to do that as a listing on its own and do that. I've only got all those minifigures, so I just need to find some minifigures to go with that, and then put some other minifigures with that. None of them tally to the set that I've got, and then I'm just going to go through all of that and put all of that into the sets, because I just think that that's the wisest move, and then it's done. I don't have to keep looking at it. So this is what I've got for the roller coaster. So obviously it's not powered, so it's not great. Oh, and now I've derailed the damn thing. So I've got all of there's one support that's missing. But I think it's okay. So yeah, it's not fantastic at all. But I've got the turnstile, I've got most of the bits that go with it. I've got 3 of these things that go with it. The listings that I've seen where they're selling this is just they're just selling the track, and they don't have any of the supports, which I think is weird, because obviously these ones here which go up like this need the supports. So I think despite the fact that this lighting brick at the beginning of this isn't working, I don't think that that's going to make that much of a problem. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's derailed. There's been a coaster accident. So I really want the roller coaster, which costs like 350 quid, but you know, that's another matter. So I'm just going to get this listed. The whole set has like a Ferris wheel and something else, but I haven't got all the pieces for that. So, but you know, I think I've done quite well with just how much I've got for the rest of it. There's little bits missing, but I think this is enough to sell it on its own for around the 20 region, and that makes me happy. Hopefully I can get around the 20 region for them. And then obviously the sets I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get $12.99 for the sets. I did that before, but I don't think I gave it enough time. Yeah. Oh man, This is a terrible coaster accident. You know, it's life imitates art. Right, anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Going to get these listed, get these out of the way and start on some packs. So that's my quest. So I'm going to crack on. Right, so it is now Friday. It is clear in here, which you should be able to see. Yeah, you can bloody see, can't you? Yes. So, completely clear, except for the fact that I've got all of this out, which you probably can't see. So I am in the process of doing some Technics sets. Yeah, I'm reluctant to pick them up because they'll all go everywhere because they've all got like little bits in them. I'm not even getting there with them. So I've done some, I've only got 8 there. No. Yes. So I've got 8 there ready to photograph. Those bits are photographed. I've only listed 2 things yesterday, so I'm really slow, and this is taking me longer than I anticipated because I don't want to get myself stuck without Lego pieces, because it's really weird now that I've gone through this. It's like I know that I needed some of that for another set and I didn't have it, so although I can't close this drawer unless I do make these sets, I don't want to end up not having enough of the Technics pieces that I do need. I know that I've potentially got another like 3 or 4 sets in here, but it's just, it drove me up the wall doing the last one, and I know that it's sold straight away for 65 quid. But it took me the best part of a day to put it together. It hurts my fingers, it drives me up the wall. I really don't like putting Technics together. I've got another set in there of Technics which I've got to put together. I know that I think I had like the robot in here, and they were like 50 quid sets, but my theory is that I can probably get a decent set of this. So like what I've put together there is just, you know, it's bricks, it's the bits that go with it. I think that I can get like £20 for that, and obviously it's large letter. So, you know, I'm doing 6 here, so that's like profit is £100, and I can close the drawer. So it's probably, it's just an easier way of doing it. So I'm going to quickly do that today. It is quite late now. My husband came back mid-morning because, I don't know, he's going to another site and he was waiting for a lift, so I've done a lot of the stuff. I've done my post here. It's just 2 t-shirts and a book. It's not even like interesting. The only interesting sale that I have not mentioned was this. So the Princess Diana jumper with sheep on it, which I've sold for 180 quid, and I did send that special delivery because just because of the compensation level, it didn't make any sense not to send it special delivery for the price that it was. So that's already there. So I've got glowing feedback on that. And then, yeah, I don't know. I've got work in like 2 hours. I did actually get that other return back. I'll show you. This is like totally bizarre. This envelope that they sent it in. So for reference, this is the garment, and obviously I sent that in a poly bag, but that's the envelope that they sent it in. I mean, if I sent that out like that, the customer were moaning the other end saying they've got a postage surcharge. I get postage surcharges on stuff which is the right size, because I wondered what the hell was going on. They didn't ring the doorbell. I just went down there and it was there, so that was really irritating. The other doorbell, I think the back doorbell is working. Anyway, so my goal is, I'm probably not going to photograph these today because I've got I've got basic assorted sets there, and then I've got like vintage sets, which I'll probably also try for like the 20 region. I'm going to try £15 on the other ones because I think I've been underselling them, you know, and let's face it, the selling costs have gone up. That optimization fee, that I mean, I remember them announcing the optimization fee. I just don't think it's a coincidence that the optimization fee has been added on exactly the same day that free fees are announced for the other sellers. There's no such things as coincidences. So anyway, I'm going to carry on doing this. I'm going to get these straight. I'm going to get them all together. Those ones there, can you see them? Yeah, I've got some there. Those are going to be vehicle based ones. So I'm going to make a start on them, and then I need to do them all one at a time so that, number one, I don't get the photos confused, and number two, that I can put the SKU on them, because I usually, at the time of doing them, I've got an older box here. See, this is why I didn't want to pick it up, because now it's all fallen down. I put the SKU on them and seal it as I'm doing it. So I want to make sure that I do that properly so there's no confusion. I feel like I had one that was confused previously. I did the wrong thing on, but I think I caught it before I sent it out. But I don't even know how that happened, but the numbers that were on the boxes, one of them had the wrong number on it, and on the listing and to the box. So I don't really understand what went wrong with that. Really weird. Anyway, that's my goal for today. I'm just going to get these packs all ready for photographing, and then I've got something that I can work through. I'm not working this weekend, but I don't know, just like Jason's, I know that we're doing the shower, but I'm not quite sure what exactly we are doing to the shower. Apparently we're putting plasterboard on, but we're going to put like a proper waterproofing on, which should have been on there anyway, which is why it leaked. So yeah, I'm just going to go along with whatever Jason says, but I suspect that's what we'd be doing. So if I've just got something for when I've got some time to do it, that is going to be a bonus. I've barely done any listing this week. It's been a bit of a failure, but I'm also feeling sluggish today, because, you know, illness and time of the month, so can't have everything. Anyway, I'm going to tie this vlog up. I will see you again on Monday, hopefully. I think I am working Monday most of the week, yeah, but I'll still do a vlog anyway because I'm working later on. So I will tell you where I've got up to on Monday. So thank you for watching. I don't feel like I've been as productive this week as I should have been, but there you go. I have got piles of clothing that I want to get through and get photographed and listed, because the Lego is in the way, but then there's also now boxes of clothing in the way, and it looks like carnage in the other room, and that's, you know, it's becoming a problem. And if we're going to be like putting a bathroom in, it would be nice to have a spare room where you can put stuff in, but we don't have that at the minute because of my reselling business, and it's a real pain in the bottom. But there you go. I need to get better organised. If potentially we need to decorate in here again. So I've really got to get on top of everything and get organised. So hopefully my focus comes back soon, but it hasn't been there since I've been off ill. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and I really must get into organising all this. I want to get all the Legos sort of like tidied up in here, so that when I want to go looking for something, it's not just a drawer of Technics and there's some kind of organisation. So I'm going to crack on. Thanks for watching, and I will be back again on Monday. Goodbye.